slightly bigger.
Some chaos tackle. Here. There's a fish. Get the top button on the camera. Okay, take it. Alright guys, so we've been out for a grand total of 7.5 minutes. Maybe a little bit more, but not long. And I got a fish. I'm gonna see if I can get the bait out here without the fish going haywire. Oh, bud, don't cook yourself. Okay guys, so earlier this week I got in the mail some Chaos Tackle Medussas. This is in the regular size, and take a guess at what color this is, Katie.
Sunset Jailbird.
Sunset Jailbird. So this is the color that we came up with last year, obviously with Musky Innovations, but it has actually taken over the musky world. Everybody seems to be doing something in this color. I told Kyla I was going to throw it on tonight and try, and I'm 10 casts in, maybe. I don't even think 10 casts in. Safe to say, guys, Sunset Jailbird works in Sunset Country. It's not a huge fish, but that's besides the point. Get that out of the way. And because we're getting our info from Muskies Canada, we'll see if we can just get the stick on this guy here. That way, bud. $37-ish.
Goes back in there.
Oh, you're under the boat, bud. Okay, okay. All right, so, ooh, look at the marks on him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been beat up. Oh, not even.
Not even 26? 34.
A little guy, but first one on the Sunset Jailbird Medussa. And we'll make sure. Oh, a little kick goodbye there. Is he gonna go? There he goes. Hang on. All right, so that's a good start for the night. We're gonna keep working. I picked a spot because the wind's been pounding in here all day, guys. That's what little fish do. They go ballistic, and actually got me in the knuckles a bit. We'll wipe that up. But let's get back at it. We got good conditions. We got a few hours, and I have a super rare night where I got Katie behind the camera. She'll be casting later. And I got my wife, Miss Musky, here. She's gonna be hopefully laying into one here right away, so we'll be right back. We got another one on the Sunset Jailbird Medussa. He's pretty green. Gotta see where he's hooked here. I already got a pink band-aid on. I don't need another one, eh, kid?
Yeah.
He's got it right out in the snout here. Might need the cutter's tie, I'm not sure.
We're getting some pretty good footage of the bait there.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Here we go. This angle. There, he's free. Alright, there's the bait. I'm not going to dig the bait out again because
It's just the Sunset Jailbird.
Just the Sunset Jailbird, Mommy.
The last fish we caught, well, the first fish we caught it on, same bait, different fish, maybe.
It's a different fish. This one is pretty green. Yeah. I gotta get him away from the bait here. There we go. Come on, get away from the bait, bud. Alright, I got him. Ready, kid?
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, it's an even smaller one.
Probably not even over 30.
I can't tell.
35?
35-ish,
36-ish.
Slightly bigger.
Slightly tiny bit bigger.
But again, he hit the regular Medussa. Let's get this one back. He's green. He wants to go.
I bet you he's probably gonna give us a little flick.
Is he gonna give us a little tail kick? Getting his nose up into the wind there. And there he goes.
He's somewhat off.
Sinking back down to the depths.
These are the only Sunset Jailbird Medussas in existence. I have 10 of them. I'm obviously keeping one of the regulars and one of the mids for myself, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other ones. My original plan was I wanted to try and do a set of lures that we use. Suicks, toads, red October tubes, Bondy Royal Orbas, Medussas, some of the stuff from Musky Innovations, and put a really cool package of baits together and have a big raffle on it or something, which we may still do in the future, and incorporate a couple really hard to get lures into that mix. As of right now, these are the only ones that exist, and I think if there's overwhelming support, you could possibly see this as a show color. I can't guarantee that, but that's something that I threw around with Vince and the guys at Chaos. So if you guys really like them, look for that. And what I want to do, because I usually do giveaways through my socials, which is a lot easier than trying to do something here on YouTube. You guys, I want to give this set away to one of you guys. So if you're watching this, leave me a comment on why you need to have Sunset Jailbird Medussa in regular and in the mid in your tackle box. We'll look through all of them and we're going to pick what we feel is the best answer. And if you guys are willing to pay the shipping, we'll reach out to you. We'll get you to send us a message via email, and we'll get the winner a set of these, and it will be one of the only sets in existence outside of what I have. So here's a quick video of these underwater. And yeah, it's just a standard Medussa. It's just the cool color. And again, can't thank those guys enough. So let's have a quick look at these underwater, and then we'll talk about these two catches. Okay guys, welcome back to another Little Tykes breakdown, and today's breakdown is brought to you by Norm Butler. He's been somebody that's been active in the 54 bus community, asking some questions, a lot of comments. He just asked some questions via email. I love that interaction with you guys. That really means a lot to us that you guys take time out of your day to reach out to us for advice or to answer some questions. And as a side note, I think we're going to do a Facebook or a YouTube live story coming up, and I'll have a really special guest help me out on that one here coming up shortly, and that'll help answer some of these questions as well. But to today's breakdown, pretty classic stuff. I know we talk about that a lot, and in recent videos we talked about, you know, hitting these break lines, but I still get questions about it on how to know where these are. And in today's couple catches, what I'm doing is I'm casting this out. I am not trying to hit shore. I know in the video it looks like we're trying to get right close to shore. That's not what I'm trying to target. What I'm trying to target is those areas there. Those lines where the bedrock drops down and then the line where bedrock turns into sand, right there. This is a little bit out of proportion just because of my narrow paper, but bear with me, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm casting in, and then I'm hopping that Medussa like that across, and I'm only getting it down probably 3 to 4 feet, maybe 5-6 feet if I'm a little bit slower with my pulls. And in both cases, you can see I'm at mid-retrieve, which would put me close to that break line area. And again, there's no guarantees on that. And you see I'm looking down at my graphs and stuff, and with forward-facing sonar, I can see that break line perfectly. I can see exactly where it is. And even if my bait's not in the cone of the forward-facing transducer, I kind of know that if it's half the distance to shore, that when I'm half distance in my retrieve, I'm going to be kind of sitting over that edge. That's always a key spot. And then if your boat's sitting a little bit further away, don't discount that next edge. And I know we've talked about this, guys, but it's something that we've learned from a lot of other anglers, and it's something that we employ, whether it's an open water reef, hitting those edges, whether it's running shoreline like this or deep structure. And I appreciate all the questions, guys, asking about stuff like this. And I know I'm not the first one to come up with this. I'm just trying to show you guys what it is that we're doing with lures like this. So that's kind of what we're looking for there, is trying to hit those vertical break lines underwater when you're using stuff like a Medussa, guys. A couple more casts here, and then I'll bump us ahead to the next corner.
Kind of like the same thing, I guess. You drop something and all of a sudden they're like, oh hey, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. Yeah. Got it? Yep.
Here, Kate, take my rod. Fill my rod up.
Oh, I got off. Yep.
Here, Kate, reel mine in. It's a walleye. Yeah.
I was just telling you about Royal Orba catching.
Yeah, I gotta go spot one. I didn't get a chance.
Where do you want me to spot that?
The anchor button.
The anchor?
Yeah. So that right there is the Bondy Royal Orba. Kyla has got a tank of a walleye. On the walleye, Bondy Royal Orba. So Kyla's actually had a couple chances at, that is a nice walleye.
Do you want me to take this out?
This end, Kai, you can just put his tail here.
I don't want to lay on the carpet.
No. So right about there.
25.
25 by chubby. That's a nice one. Yeah, the walleye tournament. There he goes. Towels behind you, Kai. So we always catch some big walleyes musky fishing every season, and the Bondy Royal Orba is definitely one of the culprits of that. Suicks are another one that always seem to catch them. We're gonna finish this spot out. There's definitely fish here. Kyla's had a couple chances. We're definitely gonna get the deal done, so let's keep it going. All right, there you go on one of my rare half my family kind of night. We got a couple, and Kyla got the big walleye. We had some chances. I think we had like a little window there with the wind, eh, Kai?
Yeah.
Things were kind of happening. We probably should have just stuck in that area of the lake. We made a quick move, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with a couple fish. And for another night where the three of us actually got out, check out the video over here. And for now, 54 or bust is what? Out of here?
Out of here?
And we'll catch you guys out on the water later.